Hello, mechanics. Hello, it's Owen Aeon, your sparkly racing cat. I'm back. I'm back. It's been a few days. Hope you all are well. Haven't taken a break. Like, it wasn't really a break, actually. I was doing racetrack work. I was away. I was visiting racetrack HQ for a little bit, the Aeon team HQ, getting a lot done, meeting people I've never met before, eating good food, hanging out, and yeah, just a lot of work, a lot of work, a lot of partying, a lot of drinking, little sleep, little sleep. So I'm pretty fucking tired. Let me pull up some music. That's the one thing I forgot. I remembered everything else this time, but I forgot the music. So let's grab some. Let's grab some, like, I don't even know, like lo-fi study music, something like that. Ambient study music to concentrate. That sounds good. That sounds good. All right, let me just grab this and I'll get back to chat in a sec. We'll try this. We'll see how this one goes. It might be shit. We'll see. Study music. There we go. Properties. All right, let's see if that. There we go. You should be hearing that now. Okay. All right. Hello, mechanics. How are you today? It's Sunday. It's the weekend. I honestly, like, it's weird when I travel for work because, like, I'll leave for a couple of days and it kind of feels like I show up in the office and, like, I don't go into the office. I'm, like, totally remote. So, like, whenever I show up in the office, like, a few times a year, it feels like a Monday again. Getter, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. I know the little the little thing is broken right now, the Jurge gifts. So sorry about that. But yeah, it's so weird going to the office because it's like it feels like Monday all over again. But I went in on a Thursday this time. I went in Thursday, Friday, and it was just like it felt like Monday, Tuesday again. And then I got to the end of the second day and it's like, all right, time to go to the big party. And I was like, wait, it's Friday, isn't it? It's Friday. So yeah, it was really cool. I got to meet like some folks from like overseas, uh and like a lot of people that like I know like over like Teams and Zoom and stuff and remotely, but have never met like in person before. And I think it's still like, even though I love being remote, it's still really valuable to have like face to face contact once in a while, those kind of connections. Not that I want to be in the office like all the time, but like I feel like being in the office at least like once a quarter is like a good change of pace, and it's good to kind of just sit down with people and get that kind of emotional face to face feedback, and you really kind of build bonds that way. So I'm still a proponent of having like face to face interaction, but I still really love being totally remote and not having to do that every day and not have to commute, and I just log in and go to work. So let me catch up on chat here. Hello Stoner, not the buffering bar. Yeah, I was busy uploading some videos in the background, and I forgot to throttle my upload speed on the application that I was using. So I've fully throttled now. We are throttling. We have been throttled. And now we should be good. I see no drop frames, no buffering, so you should be good. If you are having issues right now, just refresh. Getter, hello. I love the teal orb emote. Teal's emotes are so good. So good. Cold War says Iron Man mode. Yeah, I think it starts in Iron Man mode by default right now. So yeah, like I go into the first mission on that stream and then like get blasted, and it's like, well, the world has fallen to communism, and now I now I have to start over again. I literally dodged 8 torpedoes last week and sunk 5 subs in one mission like a boss, like a boss. So Cold Waters is very interesting. I was kind of I was expecting a little bit more to it, but it's not bad. I like the whole simulation of like the fly-by-wire torpedoes and how you can control those and move them around and guide them around. That's really cool. I still feel like it kind of throws you into the deep end right away, for lack of a better term. And it's very easy to get your shit pushed in if you don't know what you're doing. But I think I could get more into it. Honestly, though, like if I'm looking for a sub game right now, I think U-boat is still going to be it. I still want to get back to U-boat. I still want to like get to the end of like the main World War II campaign that I'm in. I just need to get out of the Mediterranean because it's just such a slog right now, and I haven't had the free time to do a lot of that like off stream. Mainly because all my free time is taken up by what do you call it? Monster Hunter. So I'm like really into Monster Hunter still. Yesterday when I got home in the afternoon, and then I was just like, I'm just gonna play Monster Hunter Wilds the rest of the night and grind out, you know, a lot of the gear that I'm looking for. I got like the Brazilian like carnival dancer outfit, and I'm wearing that right now. It's really sexy. I really love it. It's really cool. I've been using like the the stereotypical like Arabian dancer outfit, and also the stereotypical Brazilian carnival outfit, because they're just like lots of tummy showing, All right. Nina, hello. I missed you. I haven't seen you in a few days. Hi. Welcome back from your trip. Thank you, Seishun. Hello, Seishun. You can hear the music. Good. Blah. Blah. Thank you so much for the sub, Getter. I appreciate it. Totally weird when that happens. What happens? The missing animation. That's because the Workbench PC doesn't have all the assets that my main computer does. It's really hard to copy everything over because the file structures on the main streaming PC are kind of all over the place, and it's not easily like copied from one PC to another. So it takes a lot of effort to work it out. So I'm still struggling with that right now, and honestly, it's not a huge priority because I think after this project, probably not going to be at the Workbench for probably a couple of weeks unless I get the itch to do the Book Nook. So I will try and make an effort to make the Workbench streaming PC a little more compliant with all of my notifications and all my animations and stuff like that. I can just grab that animation, put it on stream if you want to see it to make up for it. Why don't we do that? Let's go grab a media source here. Hold on. Let's see. Down. All right, let me go grab it because I have my mainstream PC. It's like networked over a network drive here, so I can just easily like hop into the network drive and just grab it off of there if I can find it. Because like I've just kind of put things all over the place, and I know that like if I start rearranging the file structure now, it's just going to cause me so many headaches. I basically need like a week off of streaming to like sort all this shit. I need a week off of work and a week off of streaming, and I don't want to take a week off of streaming. That would be so painful for me. It would really suck. I need to have like clear goals in mind too, and not get discouraged when things become like very difficult to put together, you know. Let's see. I'm in my Owen folder. Where did I put it in commissions? Is it the Jurge folder? Here it is. Yeah, here are the GIFs. Which one do you guys want to see? Do you want like all 4 of them, or do you just want like one? Oh wait, is this gonna work? There we go. Oh, why did it disappear? Why would it do that? Wait. Oh, because it's got a loop. You want all 4, Nina? Loop. Watch this just like totally like... Wait, we gotta bilinear scale it, bilinear filtering. There we go. All right, so you want me to keep bringing them up? Here, let's duplicate them. Duplicate. Should we have 1 in each corner, or just like all 4 up at the top? Copy. I don't know why I was looking for like duplicate. Paste. I don't really want to paste a reference. I just want to duplicate it. I hate... OBS is so confusing about like copying references and duplicates, because I really just want to duplicate it, but that ain't gonna happen. So here we go. Media source. This will go easy. Dance 2. Loop that shit. Okay. Media source. This is gonna like kill my shitty Workbench computer. It's not shitty, it's an old gaming PC, but I guarantee it's gonna like use like way too much RAM. Let's see. Owen dance. Oops. Loop. It's fucking hilarious. Okay, we need to... Can I copy the transform on the first one and just paste the transform on this one? Oh, wait. Copy transform. Paste transform. There we go. Paste transform. Paste transform. They're all stacked now. Bow. 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 Now, now, now. I'm bringing Sexy back. All right, we're bringing Sexy back. There we go. They're so cute. They're fucking adorable. That's so good. All right, and we got the cat paw on here too for like me pointing things out. Like, look at this. Look at this fabulous circuit board we have. It's fabulous PCB. All right, sorry, I got to catch up on chat again. We got a lot of people coming in. Let's see. It's really weird that it happens. Overseas racers, yeah, overseas drivers. Got to meet some drivers from the African offices, the European offices. A lot of cool drivers. A lot of awesome people. When they get drunk, they get extremely sincere and gracious, and they're just very sweet. And I gave a lot of hugs. I gave a lot of hugs over the last couple of days. I have many great coworkers. Also, I can justify getting teal orb again. Yeah, got to touch each other's faces. Don't know about that. Did you watch the Grand Prix today? I did. It was pretty spicy. It could have been spicier, but glad you know, McLaren's kept it up in the top 3. Surprised George dropped so far back, but he burned out his tires pretty early on, trying to not get overtaken. So not a huge surprise. Ferrari really pulling things off. You know, really powering through. They're still in a bad spot, though. Still in a bad spot. Is it Solder Fume Sunday again? AK, it is. It is Solder Fume Sunday. We got the fume extractor. We got the iron not powered up yet, but we're getting there. The 1964 campaign doesn't have wires. Oh, for cold waters, yeah. Oh, this looks very, very confusing computer. Hello, DD. Yeah. So it's yeah, I guess it's technically a computer. It is an oscilloscope. We're building an oscilloscope from a kit. This is the main board, I think. Or no, this is not the main board. This is the analog board. And then this is the main board with the LCD screen, and this is gonna like go on to the main board. And then we have an acrylic case to put around it to assemble it all together. There's also a battery charger board here that we can install, but I don't have a battery for this yet to use to make it rechargeable. So I'm actually gonna leave this daughter board here off for later. And then when I you know, decide I want to get an external battery for this, I will. For now, it'll just stay plugged in via USB and be powered that way. So, all right. So let's put that back. And let's put the main board back in the anti-static packaging so I don't, you know, accidentally fuck it up. All right. To be fair, the stereotypical carnival dancer is pretty accurate. It really is an incredibly, I'll just say incredibly hot. It's incredibly hot. I love it. I love it. It's so good. I could teach you more about cold water sometime if you like, but it's up to you. We'll see. We'll see if I want to get into it. We'll see. I'm really like, again, I think like U-Boat, in my opinion, is kind of a more my style of like what I want to do in a game like that. Oh, these guys are like crossing over here. Wait a minute. We can actually make them pretty close together. We can, will they touch tails? Will these Owens touch tails? Oh no. Oh no, Owen cessed. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. All right. Hug Farmer. Ferrari being in a kind of bad spot since early 2008. Yeah, basically. I don't know. I thought, you know, maybe this could be their year. Maybe next year's their year. Who knows? We're going to wait for the reg change. Set everybody back to square one and see what happens next year. So anyway, all right, let's get started. We're going to finish off the build here. We're going to run it through some tests. I'm not prepared as far as testing goes. I think there is a guide I downloaded from the instructions to say, like, here's an easy way to test it and figure things out. I do have a lot of small electronics that we can potentially, like, grab and test. I don't know if there's anything that's, like, open, like I don't know. I was thinking, like, oh, can I do something with, like, my old PSP or something like that? But we'll see. We'll figure it out. We'll find something to cannibalize and test with. All right. So what are we doing first? Oh, okay. So what was the last thing we did? I probably should have checked off what we did last. I think the electrolytic capacitors are next because we did we do the pin header? Yes, we did the pin header, number 7 here. We did the pin header. J1, J6. I'm also probably going to move the camera a bit closer because it's a little far. It's a little far right now. Actually, do I want to flip this over so I can shut my... Yeah, I'm actually going to flip this over. Choto a minute. I'm going to turn off the camera real quick. Okay. Just going to flip this over. It's upside down right now. What am I doing? There we go. If you hear a lot of background noise, let me know. I know this mic is really good about kind of isolating background noise. I don't even have noise canceling on right now, but I can always go shut off my what do you call it thing? Dehumidifier, because I got a dehumidifier running in the basement 24/7. Oh, what the fuck? Wait. Sorry, I have a drawer situation here on my workbench, and I just want to make sure I can close it. All right, let's pop it back on. Let's go. I don't hear any noise, just your video disappeared? Yeah, because I shut it off for a minute. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna probably scoot this a lot closer. Okay. Sorry if this makes anybody like motion sick or whatever. That's a much better angle. That's a much better angle. Cool. Cool. AMR, hello. How are you? I love the fucking hands. The fucking hands. Is that from... Yeah, it's from Randon's. And then the Omina Whopper Wednesday. The Whopper Wednesday. It's Whopper Sunday. It was Shake Shack. Shake Shack Saturday for me yesterday. Oh shit. Sorry, I lost my mic here. I took off my hoodie. I took off my cat boy poncho, and it brought the mic with it. I forget that the lav mic is like magnetized to my shirt. Okay, so we're done with this. So the next one is the electrolytic capacitors. Solder the positive pole. We're talking about number 8 here. Solder the positive pole, the longer lead, to the square pad. So that's 5 parts. They're all 100 peak is mu F picofarads. I think that's picofarads, and they're rated for 16 volts. So looking at our board here, we don't have a lot of parts left, right? We have these what do you call them? The buttons. Ow, fuck. I stabbed myself with the feet. These headers, and then the slide switches, and then the capacitors. So that's all we have left to solder on. So we got 5 capacitors here. They're all rated for the same. No stabby. I know. I'm just stabbing myself. We'll just bring... Oh yeah, I've got this pad over here. I forgot the side pad. Okay. And I don't need to like figure out where they go. They just all go into each one. So they're over here on the left hand side. So we're gonna undo. Well, we don't have to undo the top here, but we can. There we go. Whoop. Got to put one hand on there. Yep. So all 5 are here. So you see these circles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the positive terminal is on the right-hand side here. You can see the little, you can barely see it, the little plus sign. So we're gonna put the long foot into where the plus sign is, the positive. So that will be pretty fucking easy. Let's move this here. Let's make sure we don't fuck up our oh, I don't even know what these things are called anymore. What is that called? It's the thing that the probe plugs into, the barrel jack. BSP terminal? Is that it? BSP? It's a type of quick release. It's pretty common in radio applications. All right. So these are going to go, what did it say? Positive pole to the square pad. So square being positive. So they're all going to go in like this. I don't know. Do I want to do one at a time or do I want to do them all at once? Let me put them in and just kind of figure it out. Positive. And then I think they also indicate on the wrapping of the capacitor itself, this like white focus. This like white strip indicates which side the negative terminal is on. Hello. There we go. I got to figure out like the trick to get, there we go, the autofocus to work better. There you go. So you can see the white strip right there is indicating that, you know, with the shorter pole. So it would go like this. And we want to make sure they're snug against the board too, so we might tack each one. But I'm gonna insert these. That's what she said. And then bend them from the other side so they don't escape. So let's see, how are we gonna do this? I'm gonna need something like underneath to hold them here, because otherwise they're just all gonna fall out. I need you to hold it or it will fall out. Actually, I can just do it like this and then kneel down and come from underneath and do it that way. Put my finger on the top like this. Oh, well, let's tighten up the board. Whoop. Tighten up the clamps. Cool. And then just kind of bend it. It's more difficult than you think. It's more difficult than you think. So bend that way. Bend it this way. BNC, yes, Elms, thank you. BNC connector. I'm still learning all these terms. Like I learned a lot of them when I was studying for my my ham radio license, my technician license, but you know, I have been out of the game for a few months and I've since forgotten a lot of stuff, but I want to get back into it, especially now the weather is nice. I can go outside with my radio because I live in a Faraday cage. So unless I put an antenna on my roof or an array of antennas, I'm SOL as far as like being indoors. So what I'm thinking of doing is getting like a nice telescoping antenna to go in the backyard, and I can set it up on nice days, and then I can run a coax like up to my window, and then like take it down when I'm not using it, so that you know when thunderstorms happen, I'm not risking getting struck by lightning, because that would be really bad. Because you never want to let that into the house unless you. I'm talking about the cabling. Let it into the house unless you have it properly grounded. Um, you know, going to your home's ground, whatever that may be. So for me, my home's ground is the main water pipe coming in. And I am not an electrician, so I would really want to study, how to get that set up first, and also consult with an electrician if I'm not hiring them directly to route the ground from wherever my coaxial is coming in to plug into like a permanently installed antenna on the home. So that's something I'm like I take very seriously, and I actually discovered that whoever whoever like renovated my second floor bedroom and made it like a little fancier, they added like a bathroom and they added like jacks for like phone and coaxial for like just cable TV. They literally, whoever set this up ran the coaxial cable on the outside of the house, like up through the siding, and then just like out onto the roof. So there's literally just like a coaxial cable that runs from the basement up through the siding out onto the roof, out in the weather, where it could easily be struck by lightning and fry whatever, that cable is attached to. So I've since disconnected that coaxial from both the basement splitter, which was originally attached to, and I have nothing plugged into that wall jack, but I'm actually kind of afraid that it might, do something on the interior of the wall. So I need to like sort that out. I need to I need to get that figured out, because it ain't good. So I'm glad I know enough about wiring and stuff to recognize things like that and go, oh, whoever put that there is a fucking idiot. Because like if I look at the other connections coming into the home, like I look at my cable internet connection, there is a ground terminal attached to it that runs, a pretty thick wire over to the water main, as well as, I had some electrical work redone from the electrical panel, the circuit breaker, and I had the electrician redo the ground for that as well. So I have both of those grounds going to the main water pipe that goes into the earth. So anyway, yeah, lots of fun stuff. Lots of scary ways you can like burn down your house or completely destroy your electronics if you're not careful. Thankfully, I do have a couple of whole home surge protectors installed in the circuit breaker. It probably wouldn't be able to withstand like a full-on, full tilt blast of lightning, but it'll at least, probably stop any potential other types of surge from frying everything in the home. So I'm glad I have those at least, because I know that most people don't have that. Most people do not have whole home surge protection. Hello, Kayla. Hi. Imagine setting up an antenna to do ham radio becomes a lightning rod for the neighborhood. I mean, that's what it is, really. The thing is, there's like a lot of other like trees and buildings around. A lot of and several other people I've seen in the neighborhood have like big UHF antennas and things like that. So, all right, shall we turn on our wow, the thing that makes heat, soldering iron. Whoop! Sorry, almost dropped my keyboard. All right, we're going to turn on our soldering iron. Now, let me just check the tip real quick. Yep, I got the fine tip on. It's I tinned it before I put it away. Let's turn the camera on that. If I can turn it. All right, boot it up. It's going to 700 Fahrenheit. We're at 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. The hot stick. Hello, folk. Hello. 700. Let's go. All right. Well, this thing is now 700 degrees. That tip is 700 degrees. You don't want to touch that shit. Thankfully, I've not burned myself badly yet. I've like bumped up against like the edge here like once or twice. But quick enough, it's not going to do any damage. But thankfully, I haven't really done anything yet. So you want to be extremely careful when you're dealing with soldering irons. Of course, you always want to, be very conscious of what you're doing, very careful, keep the tip clean. That's what she said. So disclaimer, I am working with, very dangerous equipment, hot iron. The solder I use is Kester solder, which has a rosin core, and it does contain lead. So you can see there, PB. PB is the element for lead. So anytime you're dealing with leaded metals, you want to wash your hands immediately after dealing with it. So before you go and ingest anything, eating, drinking, whatever. So as soon as I'm done with everything in the workbench here, I'm gonna go wash my hands very thoroughly, because ingesting lead is bad for you, as we all know. All right, let's get started. So I'm going to clean my tip. Actually, the camera's a lot closer than it normally is. Let me scoot this back a little bit. I want to make sure you get a good view, but it's kind of like in the way of my iron. Let's go up here. Oh, that's why. The only thing about this arm is it likes to like fall over a lot. There we go. And what if we tilt it back here? Hang on. Actually, I want it closer because otherwise you're going to get my head in frame, and we don't want that. See all my lovely green hair and adorable little ears. You'll get that on the Owen fans. All right. There we go, much better. All right, I'm in a good spot now. Cool. All right, so let's do a little bit of tip tinning. We'll turn our fume extractor on, and then let's get to work. Just gonna check my capacitors here. They're all pretty snug up against it. I probably will hold my finger up against them. Tin the tip. Just get some solder on there. Clean it up. And then let's get some flux on there. So we got our flux pen that like exploded all over us last time, like twice. So I gotta make sure not to push in too hard. Otherwise it's just gonna go everywhere. Just get flux on all the holes. That's what she said. Yep, that's pretty wet. Okay. Let's do this. Let's get soldering. Hang on. My arms are like really unsteady right now. Gotta get a good... Just breathe deep. Don't forget to step and breathe. Got a bit of excess solder on that. Okay, let's come in from this angle. I don't know if you can see that right now, but... Shit, get in there. Ah! Unflow that. I got kind of stuck on it. Oh shit, come on. That's a lot of excess. We're gonna just kind of reflow it off. Why is my arm shaking so much? What the fuck? I gotta calm the fuck down. It's probably because I haven't had any lunch yet. I had breakfast, but I didn't have lunch. Get in there. Wait. Ah. It really should be coming down from the top like this. Shit. There we go. Okay. Let it flow in. That one's pretty good. Oh, that's good. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting to it. I gotta like put it into a few holes first before I get used to it. Before I get my rhythm going. There we go. Okay. I think I'm good. Kind of sloppy, but it's okay. All right, let me turn this over. See if we gotta like fix any of these capacitors. Excuse me, goodness. They're all pretty snug against the board. This one's a little tilted, but it's okay. I got a black shit on my hand now. Where did that come from? Look at all this flux on here. I gotta clean this shit off. This is so much. Okay. They're all in there pretty good. You guys want to microscope it? You want to see this shit? Here. You coming? Wait, do I have to... Whoa, this is like stuck. Hang on. There we go. All right, microscope time. The scope. Get scoped. Wait. Sorry, I'm playing... I got this USB hub, and it just kind of floats everywhere. Okay, this time I won't dox myself. This time I won't dox myself. Here, let's put the microscope on. Ah, there we go. All right. Let's see. There we go. Let's focus in. Oh, it's so hard to focus in when your hand moves, you know? Oh, that's totally... Shit, sorry, hang on. This is... Oh, it's upside down, that's why. Oh, is the... Wait, is it upside down right now? Because I go up and it goes down. Ah, whatever. It is what it is. It's probably because I'm, like, doing it from the wrong way. Here we go. Stay put, you little shit. There we go. Aha! Yes, there we are. All right, cool. Yeah, so that's my job. Little icky, little sticky. Can we move it that way? Oh god, those look gross. Yeah. I like that one's not bad. The conical ones, those are pretty good. I like that one's a little meh, but it is what it is. Oh, that one's like painful. Is solder in there. Let's go hide that. Oh, what's going on in chat? The thing that makes heat doesn't narrow things down, but Lamau. Don't burn yourself, Catboy. Don't worry, I'm not going to burn myself. The hot dog. I could go for a glizzy right now. I could go for a glizzy. All right, let's trim the capacitor, the feet off the capacitors. And we're going to put our hand over it when we use our flush cutters because we don't want these to fly off into our eyes. And we're going to save these as leads so we can use them later. Still crazy to me that gasoline cars still use batteries full of lead and sulfuric acid. I know, right? Chemicals are amazing. Put it in a few holes, you say? We shall put it in a few holes. We want to put our eye peepers on it. Yeah. Happy Soldering Sunday. Yeah, you too. Hello, Toga. How are you? Hope your weekend's going well. Hope you're having a chill weekend. Let's snap these off. Make sure we grab the leads so we don't get hit in the eye. I do have eye protection right now, which I always recommend. That one is kind of shitty. I might be able to get in there and get a closer shave. Let's get this one. Pull up. You can pull the leads up a bit because you're just going to snap them off anyway, so get them in a better spot to grab. And then all the gunk on here, that's from the flux. That's all the flux. So we're going to clean all that off when we're done. That was a good cut. Okay, let's go. Get it flush with the board. These are much better. That one's going to be tough. But this one, boom. Yes, queen. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can get this one better. I'm going to put my hand over it so it doesn't shoot off in my face. It's kind of... Oh, it's so gross. This one. Nope. Let's clean the flush cutters. So I think there's just too much flux on them. Okay, there we go. I got a little bit more off. Can I come in from the side? There we go. Okay, so that one popped off. The good thing I have my hand there because it hit my hand and then ricocheted. It ricocheted back. I think it like stuck to my hand. It didn't go into it. It didn't penetrate, but that was unpleasant. Okay, cool. So we're good. We got those. Oh, we didn't trim these. We didn't trim the terminal feet here. So let's do that. Ow! See that? They fire off and they hit you real hard. That one really impacted my hand, like right there. So yeah, you really got to be careful because if that ends up in your eye, that is bad news bears. That is bad news bears. There we go. That one was a little less violent. And it's good I actually, with the roaster pan here, this is working out perfectly because it's actually catching like bits of metal here and there. So good stuff here. See? That's what could fly off and hit you in the eye. So be extremely careful when you're doing this as well. I'd say like the gnarliest thing you could use to really fuck up your eye would be like an angle grinder. I've seen YouTubers take angle grinders and use them without any eye protection whatsoever. And they're cutting off like the burrs of like nails and stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, if that hits your eye, you are going to fucking go blind. You are going to fucking lose an eye. So anytime you're using something that, you know, could potentially give you eye damage, please wear eye protection. Safety goggles cost like $1, and oftentimes they just give them away for free in a lot of places. So howdy Matthew, are you wearing goggles? I am. I'm good. I'm just playing the new Fantasy Life game right now, and then I'm getting my PC upgrade later in the afternoon. Whoa, what kind of upgrade are you getting? Are you getting a brand new PC, or are you upgrading the graphics card? Don't get stabbed. We are not getting stabbed. Shrapnel. Yes, exactly. Shrapnel. Hitting hard but no penetration, you say. I mean, yeah. I mean, if that's what you're into, sounds good to me. I fuck around and find out when I use nippers. Glasses provide some protection, not enough. Yeah, put your hand in front of that shit. Safety squints. Oh, God, safety squints. All right, so we've got our capacitors. We've got our capacitors in. Hell yeah. What's next? Slide switches. So there's 4 of these. Let's see. S1, S2, and S3, which are vertically oriented switches. Wait, or... Oh, H and J. Oh, wait. Oh, it depends on the model of your board that you have, I think. And we have the J board, I'm pretty sure. We have the J board, if I remember right. Yeah, because if you go back to the capacitor trimmers, we have a green and a blue trimmer, and you only install the blue one if you have a J board. So this says if you have... Oh, okay. All right, so with the H board, what they're saying is they're vertical switches, and then with the J board, you have horizontal switches that stick out from the sides. Okay, so we have four switches here. These 2 are horizontal. They're all horizontal. Okay, they're all horizontal. Okay. So these 3 have the same amount of feet. This one has less feet. So that's what they're talking about there. So yeah, S1, S2, S3, those are the 2P3T. I guess that designates like the number of feet, you know, the part they are. And then the switch 4 is the DPDT. So that gets installed. So that goes in S1, S2, SW1, 2, and 3, and then this one goes into SW4. So let's go find SW4, switch 4 on the board here. Where is that? We're going to take this out because I think it's being hidden off to the right here. CPL, sensor 1, sensor 2, charger board. Where's SW? It's going to be on the side, right? What about here? What about on the back? There's button 1, 2, 3, and 4. Those are for the buttons. Where's the switch? Is that one? off. Oh, SW4. Here it is. I see it right there. So SW4 is this. So this is our on off. So that's going to go in here. So why don't we do that one first? Get that out of the way, and then we'll do the remaining ones. Oh, here they are. Yeah, okay, I see now. SW1, SW2, SW3. So all three of these are going to go on this. And there's a lot of feet here, so I'm going to do these one at a time. I'm just going to do one at a time. I don't want to worry about it. And I think I'm going to use the heat-resistant tape I have to keep it in place. And we're going to reorient this. Oop, getting stuck because I'm dumb. There we go. Get in there. Okay. Tighten that up. Tighten this up. Well, no, actually, because we're going to flip this. Okay. Sparkly Science Cat. Hello, Jace. Hello. Just switching the graphics card and new PC case. Nice. What PC case are you getting? That's exciting. Oh, and you stabbed your fingies earlier. Nah, it didn't go through. it didn't penetrate, so it doesn't count. It doesn't count as a stabbing unless it penetrates. Come on. There we go. This is why you need a little bit of fingernails, and why I never trim my fingernails like down to the base, because you know you never know when you're gonna need to get some heat-resistant tape. This is a nice. It's nice to have I think these are nail scissors originally, but it's nice to have just like a small pair of like sharp nail scissors for doing things like this, like cutting off the heat-resistant tape. So this will hold it like generally in place, but then we're gonna tack like one whatchamacallit, 1 foot, and then we're gonna hold our finger there and get it right where we want it. So we're gonna tack that foot on the top there. I know you can't see it that well. Height Y70 collab case. I'll send it in the Discord for later. Yeah, I love my Y70. I'm glad you got one. It's so good. It's so good. Definitely my favorite computer case that I've ever gotten. All right, let's get this out of the way. I like to kind of like keep my space clean as I'm going. Like as I use things, I like to put them back where they were because I don't know. I just get really anal about it. I'm an anal kind of cat. I like to be anal about things. Oh, we gotta turn our... Oh, we need flux. All right. Rub it in there. Get it all fluxy. That tape is not going to hold much longer. Got like junk solder on here. Please go in. Please go in. You gonna go in? No? Yeah, it did. It kind of did. Here, let's reflow it. There we go. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Let's clean the tip. I need to get more steel wool. I need more cleaning wool. This shit is like full of nonsense. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3. All right, let's get this tape out of the way. Just making sure it's flush. It is. Before I really go ham on it. Before I go big ham on it. Big Ham's playing a cute VN today. She's playing, oh, I already forgot the name. The road trip one. The Western VN. With cute girls on a road trip together. Highway Blossoms, that's it, yeah. And it's like the remake, too. Like, I guess they redid the art, and they added voice acting and stuff. That was actually like one of the first like Western VNs where I was like, oh, the art is actually like really good. I like it. And not to like shit talk like artists at all, but I think like a lot of the early English language or Western like oriented VNs that came out, like of course they don't have a lot of money to spend on like top tier artists to do lots of artwork and stuff, but a lot of them like it was good enough, right? But then after a while, like we started getting like, oh wow, this is actually like really really nice art, and that was one of the first ones that kind of like stood out to me. That I was like, oh wow, I would actually play this because I like the art style. I also like Yuri romance a lot. I played quite a few very very short Yuri romance games. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. IDKY soldering is like magic to me, but wow, yeah. I mean, not just soldering, but like welding in general. It's just like you're fusing metals together. It's like crazy. It's so cool. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. So that's one switch down. Let's go to the next one. I shouldn't put these on top of the on top of the fume extractor. It's not a good idea. How is that? It looks really good. It looks flush with that. I'm pretty proud of that work. The magic, really what's magic, not soldering itself, but flux. Flux is magic. That shit is, I don't even know how it works. So I think someone in last time was like, yeah, it's about like the resistance, right? It's like it's creating like very low resistance between the metals. I think there's something to do with the removing the oxygen between, or the gases between the metals when they're fusing together, and flux provides like a state at which the metals can just flow into each other like very easily. Yeah, liquid metal's sick. My niece's BF did welding training, but I'm not sure when he's going to be able to get certification, and our state's really complicated. Oh wow. Yeah, I would imagine so, because like a bad weld can be different, like people like fucking dying, right? So you want to make sure that, your welders are certified, your companies are doing proper QC and all that. So yeah, I get it. This shit, the backside of this just absolutely lubed up in flux right now. It's just nasty. It needs a shower and some aftercare. We'll get to that. All right, we're gonna tack one, and then we're gonna stick our finger on it. Shit, that was not good. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. You know what it is? You know what it is? The feet on either side, they're connected to the metal plate on the whole of the switch. So the whole switch is absorbing the heat, and it's not getting enough heat. It's dissipating across it. So it's not getting where it needs to go. Specifically. I don't know if that makes sense. It makes sense in my head. But also let me push up against this with not my finger so I don't burn myself this time. There we go. All right. I think that's now flush. Let's try that. No, we can do better. We can do better. We can do better. There we go. Now we're flush. Very cool. Okay. So I got two. Is that? The foot looks shitty. Not surprising. We'll just like try and reflow that really quick. If we can. Yeah. Alright, good enough. This one's pretty solid. But I want a little bit more. There we go. Okay, good. And then we'll do this. These two. Come on. Okay, good shape. Coming in from the top now. Oh, that was nice. That flowed right in. Same there. Oop. Got a little dirty there. And then this one flows right in. There we go. Good angle. Okay, cool. I think that's good. That's good. Yep. Yep. Okay. And then there's 3 more pins here. Nope, that didn't go. Yeah, they're good. And then this one. And then the foot, the other foot. This is not a feet stream, but we are. Oop, fuck. We do be touching the feet sometimes. I don't even know if I need to really get in there. I feel like I'm just gonna like burn the inside of this component if I keep going at it. That's the other thing about soldering. It's like you don't want to like hold the iron there too long, because components on the inside of whatever you're installing, be it a chip or whatever, you can heat it up too hot and fry what's on the inside if you're not careful. So you really want to be like quick on the draw, you know, very kind of just precise, efficient. Don't sit there too long with the iron, because you will destroy components. You will destroy them. And a lot of these kits, they only give you one of everything. They only give you one of everything. They don't give you a lot of copies. Okay, so that's that one in. Let's go for the next one. This is switch 2. The heat resistant tape is great because it put up with all that heat that was going into the box here, and taking it like a champ. Taking one for the team. Okay, this one we're gonna have to. Wait, can I really stretch it there? We'll push up on it. Stop. There we go. Okay. Flux. See, I'm good this time. I'm remembering the flux. I know how to lube up my boards now. Get the foreplay in first before you really go deep in there. Okay, get in there, get in there. You can do it. You can do it. Okay, we actually got some solder in there. Okay, so now we're gonna push up on this. We're gonna reflow it. We're gonna push up on it. Make sure it's flush. Pushing pretty hard. It's not going anywhere. Oh, there we go. Okay, I can see the foot sticking out now. We got good coverage there. Let's take a look. It's a little bent. Again, gonna be very careful here. There we go. We got it. We got it. We know how to do it. I wish I could have like the iron in frame too, so you could see like everything, and I could also like have the iron. Maybe I could do that. Maybe if I put it here. Do you think we could do that? Yeah, it's actually staying put because it's got padding on the bottom. It's got pads on the bottom to keep it in place. That's actually not a bad idea to just have it there like that. And maybe can I get the iron in too? Nah, not really. Sorry, the base as well. Okay, let's get this over here. Kind of like that. Because you've seen enough of the other stuff at this point. Gotta tilt this down so I can see what the fuck I'm doing. I feel like the springs in here are going to be the first things to wear out on this base. There's one. I should do it from the bottom first and then do the top. Get in there. Yeah? Good. But I'm going to not listen to my own advice and just do what I want. There we go. All right, top row's good. Clean this more. No, it's like gunky. See if we can do it like this. Yeah, that works. Okay, cool. We're so close. This is why you need the like very fine tip, because you got to get in between each footing, like so. And then the left foot. Oh shit! I'm gonna bridge them. Let's get the extra solder off. Come in from this side, maybe? Yeah. Get in there. Get it secure. I don't know if it actually did anything. I don't think it actually flowed in there. Kind of. It's enough. It doesn't need to make a connection because it's not making an electrical connection. The feet on the edges are literally just like to place it in place, as just like to orient it. This one's a little quirky. This one was not totally flush, but it's fine. It'll be fine. Gonna eat lunch and then unplug my PC. Have fun? Yeah, you have fun too. Have fun upgrading. Go slow. No need to go fast. Do it right the first time. Enjoy. Enjoy. All right. Next one. Next meme. I always kind of like have like funky looking switches on projects like this where they're just like a little bit askew. And it's fine because they don't need to be precise because it's literally like an acrylic case with like a lot of gap for you to like fit things into, so it doesn't really need to fit into like a very, you know, precise hole. It does not need to be a precise hole. Okay. All right, again, flux it up. Get enough in there? Can't tell. Yeah, now we do. Okay, cool. So sticky. Sticky, sticky. Okay, all right. Attack this one. And I bridged them, of course. So let's unbridge them. There we go. I think they're still bridged. Oh, shit. Okay. They have been unbridged. Is it flush? Not quite. Okay. So let's get in there. We'll push up against it. We'll reflow it. I got to reflow like both sides because I did two at the same time because I'm a genius. There we go. Okay, perfect. We got it in there. Excellent. Is it even? It is. It does look even. Okay, great. We can just continue. Get the rest of the pins in. Excellent. Very good, very good. This is going pretty well today, I'd say. Okay, let's see if we can do this without making a mess. Yeah, it's in there. Did I get in there? Yeah, it did. Okay. Yep. All right, now for the foot. Feet. Feet are disgusting. Think about all the dirt and shit that's like all over your feet if you go barefoot. Like, doesn't that just like disgust you? The amount of germs? It's like so gross. Please get in there. All right, we got some in there. We're good. Woo! All right, switches soldered. I gotta like really go over this just to make sure. Is everything good? Let me get the magnifier out. Loosen these. Oh no. I just bent the BMC. Oh shit. Okay, we gotta fix that. Those feet were not in there at all. Oopsie. Oopsie. Okay, I should not have put any weight on that, but honestly, that was already kind of fucked. Okay, these leads, these all look good. I think these are good. I think these are good. Okay, cool. All right, we need to fix this now because I just fucked this. And I snipped off the ends, so yep, that is not great. Well, the actual connection is good. It's just the feet here that need to go back in. So we're gonna push that in. We're gonna reflow that and add more solder. Okay, you're gonna get tightened up. Honestly, for this one, this tip might not be enough. I might need like the bigger chisel tip I have. Because like what it is it like broke off from the pads. Like the pad, it's not fusing together. Like the pads have to get hot enough and the feet have to get hot enough. I don't know if that's good enough right there, but we're just gonna really just kind of get it on. Yeah, I think that's good enough now on that one. Okay. All right, now we're gonna go for this one. Make sure the pad gets hot, because what it is like when you have your iron up against stuff, you want to heat up both of the components that you're fusing together. They need to be around the same temperature in order for the solder to flow in together and, you know, have it fuse. So if you know, you have what they call a cold weld, it's not going to withstand things like me putting my finger up against it like I just did a few minutes ago and ruin it. So just got to be really, really careful and knowledgeable about what you're doing. Okay, I think that's good enough. Oop. Of course, as I like smack it again, because I'm an idiot. Jesus, look at that glob of shit. There we go. Just clean that up a little bit. I don't want to like solder suck it because like it'll take too much, and I think with the wick here, I think I can get away with it. Just a little bit. Oh. Yeah, you got to be careful, otherwise it like really goes, whoop, I'm going to suck it all up. I'm going to suck it all up. Okay. Alright, I got to make sure to just not put any weight on that. I think it's good now. I think we did a good job fixing it up. Just cool. I'm just sliding everything all over the place now. Cool. Okay, what's next? We've got our slide switches installed. Pin headers, male. Pin headers. We have more pin headers. So we got the 2-pin, the 3-pin, and the 10-pin. So these are going in next. J5 is the 10-pin. So where's J5? J5. Is this J5? That's J5. So like that. So this is how the main board is going to attach to the analog board. So you've got this one in J5. You've got the 3-pin in J2, which is, that's J3. Where's J2? J2. We're looking for 3 holes. J2. J2. Well, it's going to line up with the main board, right? J2, J1, J3. Is it behind? Wait, is it underneath? Hang on. I need to like pull this out here. J2, it's that right there. That one right there. So it's going to go like this, like that. And then J3 is here. So this is how the main board is going to slot in over it. So if we have it like, let's put it back in the holder. Can we do... No, I don't want to do that. We're just going to put it back, right back where it was. Oop. So the headers are going to go into those slots, and then our main board, which we already soldered the matching headers onto, it's going to slot in just right like that, right into it. So it's going to go right inside. I can't do it right now because this is in the way, but you know, it's going to go right in there, which is awesome. So all this is going to get covered up. All this stuff that, you know, all the work we did here. So make sure to take a nice picture before I insert the main board. Before we insert our board. Also, I just realized I didn't have Discord up. I might want to have that up in case somebody needs me. I like that Sari banned a bot called Authentic Mini Skirt. That's an amazing name for a bot. All these bots have like really good names. It's gonna be my next like alt account. Authentic Mini Skirt. Hell yeah. All right, let's get these headers soldered in. These I'll take out in the meantime because we're just doing one at a time. We'll do the 10-pin first. It's the most annoying. I think I can just like hold it from the left side. We'll tack on the rightmost one. No, actually, I'm not going to be able to. I need the tape again. I need the heat resistant tape. How far can we go with this one piece of heat resistant tape before it just like totally gives up the ghost? It's I think it's good enough for like one go here, and then we might need to cut another piece off. I'm so stingy. I'm really stingy when it comes to the heat resistant tape. I don't know why, because I bought like a bunch of it, and I barely use it. I just get really stingy about the stuff I use. All right, let's tack the flux. We need a redeem mechanics, or we need a like every time you do like exclamation point flux in the chat, it plays a warning like don't forget your flux. Don't forget your flux. I need like a sign like on the front of my workbench here. Always be fluxing. Just keep on fluxing. There we go. All right, we tacked one. Let's make sure it's flush. I think that's good. Take a look. Check your work before you solder everything in. Is it straight? Is it straight? Hang on. I gotta come in from the side. Yep. It's flush, it's straight. I wish it was queer, but you don't get to choose. With small electronics, they are what they are. Sorry, I'm bumping my camera. This is awkward. Okay, I think we're good. Check that out. That second weld looks a little shit. The rest looks fine, so I'm going to reflow the second one. The A ground. The Aaron. Aaron. Where's Aaron? Yeah, everything else is good. I'm happy with that. Okay, cool. All right, the biggest one is done. Let's do the other two. J2, right? Get in there. All right, get our tape back. It's losing stickiness. Oh no! Hell yeah. All right, it's a little tilted, so I'll tack it and then redo it. Let's tin the tip. Clean it. Come on. Oh, I didn't flux it. Nah, I'm dumb. Mechanics again with the flux. He can't keep getting away with this. Oh my god, it's like just covered in stuff. It's insane. How does he keep getting away with it? Okay, is that flush? Oh, no, that's weird. Nope, I don't like that. Try that again. How about that? Yes. Yes, yes, that's good. Yes, yes, yes. Solid. Wizard shit, mechanics. Wizard shit. Get in there. Whoop. There you go. No. Not conical. Yeah. Damn, hang on. Okay. Good enough. Oh, sorry. Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells. Alright. Do that. Does this tape have one more go in it? Does it have one more go? Can I do one more? Like barely. Like barely. No, it's not sticky on that side anymore. It's not sticky. Hang on. If we do it fast, we might be able to get away with it. Flux. Ah, it's falling out. Nope, tape came out. Oh god, it came with it. Alright. I'm too lazy right now to get another piece of tape, so let's just see if we can do this. We can magic this shit. Famous last words, right? Let's do it the stupid way. Let's get a little bit of solder on it, and then see if it'll just go in. I hate this method. Like, it's so stupid. Ow, ow, no. Alright. This is more trouble than it's worth. Let's get the tape. Let's get the tape. It's never worth it. Just fucking snip off some more tape. Just, where'd it go? Where's my tape? Where's my tape? Where is she? Rachel! Where is she? Dude, where's my heat-resistant tape? Where did it go? Did I hang it up? I'm looking at the back of my workbench right now, and I do not fucking see it. I do not see the tape. Where did I put it down? Where did I put it down? Okay. Stop and think. I didn't put it back where it normally goes. It's not to my right. It is not. Oh, here it is. It was over on the left. It was over in the corner. Ah! What was it doing over there? Scissors. Stick it in. Stick it in. There we go. Tape. You're gonna hang on the pegboard. There we go. Should I go like this? Yeah. Okay, that'll keep it from falling out. Now we're good. Okay. Okay. Don't try to shortcut shit. Why is it not? It's not soldering. There we go. Is that? Can't tell if it like. No, not. Don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that either. So let's move the tape. Let's move the tape. Let's put it down here. Ew, it's like weird. Ow. I'm stabbing myself. Hang on. There we go. All right. Now it's in, but it's sideways. It's sideways. Hang on. Okay, what about now? This is like the worst. The 2-pin is the most annoying because it's like, what the fuck? Why it be like that? Why is like one longer than the other? That's weird. That's so weird. Okay, I think I got it now. One is signal, one is ground. But it doesn't, I don't think it matters which one's longer. I did put the ground one in the longer one in the ground. I don't even think that's really like supposed to be, one's supposed to be longer than the other. I don't think it matters. That's fine. It's all good. It's Gucci. All right, now we do the signal. This one went a lot better. There we go. Ugh. God, that ground looks like ass. Made of ass and poo. There we go. Much better. Much cleaner. All right. Very good. We got all those in. We'll snip those up in a bit. Actually, we can just leave them as well. No, I want to snip them. I want to snip. I want to give them the old snip. Test signal ring. Make a small ring with a lead cut off. Solder the ring to the 2 holes of J4. Okay. J4. That's this here. Oop. Leave that there. Move this over. J4. This board is looking so funny. How can we do this? Let's do it like this. Oop. Oh, the spring just like popped out. It's just like, oh, it felt so good. J4. Oh, where is my hairbrush? Oh, where is my hairbrush? Oh, where is my hairbrush? Oop. Cool. So we're gonna take one of the leads that we snipped off and make a jumper. Or a signal ring as they call it. So we're gonna pick out where's my tweezers? The hook tweezers. I like to use those. We'll get a good one here. They're all kind of the same. There we go. This one's pretty good. That's a good one. Nice and straight. So we're gonna bend this and stick it in J4 here and solder it in. Like, I'm just gonna kind of, yeah. Kind of guess at the distance. Can that go in? It's got a bit of shit on the end of it that we might want to take off. Oh, actually, I don't want to do that with my fingies. Put on the edge here and tape it down. Actually, Woo! Hang on. You wanna touch this bare metal with your fingers and send 700 degrees of heat through it? I don't think so, Tim. There we go. Just clean up that end there. There we go. There we go. All right, that should be good enough. That'll fit through it now. It was just like it was just kind of like blobby on the end of it, so it wasn't able to go through the hole. Perfect. Yes. Okay. All right. Oh, come on. Just didn't get the angle quite right. Got to pinch it in a little bit more. There we go. Sexy. Okay, cool. All right. Can we tape that somehow? Solder the ring to the 2 holes of J4. That's what we're doing. We can. Oh fuck! It fell through. That's so annoying. Like, how do you keep it there? Kind of like that. I guess we'll do that. Wait. What? Wait, where am I? Okay. It just wasn't, like, sticking through. There we go. Whoop. Come on, tape. Do your job. There we go. All right, we got to do this fast before it slides out again. There we go. All right, flux. Duh. Duh. I didn't need it, but, like, whatever. It just makes it easier. Perfect. Yeah, good enough. Okay. All right, so we got a little jumper there for testing. I don't know, like, how that's used. If we unsolder that later, I mean, I'm gonna snip the ends off, but I'll do that right now. Flush cutters. There they are. Okay. Let's see. Cool. Okay, and now the tact switches. So these are the last components for soldering mechanics. This is the very last piece of the puzzle here. So I got 4 tact switches. They're very clicky. I don't want to stab myself again. Hear that? Tick, 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 tick. They're all the same. 6x6 by 9mm. Button 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's these here, I think. Let's flip this guy around. Well, actually. Cost, hello. Oh god. Just breaking my shit. Button 4, 3, 2, 1. It'll go at the bottom. We are bottom. We are Legion. So let's take this. Get a better grip on it. Slide that down. Alright, this is getting annoying now because I have so many components on the side. What if we do this? No. Oh, this is getting challenging. Could do this like that. Yeah, that works. That works. Just gotta like kind of scoot this forward, so otherwise we won't be able to like flip it. Oh god. The barrel connector there. There we go. Hang on. Is it? Wait. Shit. Hang on. I'm just being dumb right now. I'm being stupid. I'm being stupid. Bear with me. Because these capacitors are like right fucking here. Really gotta like, we'll push this in. Push our shit in. Really got it stuck in there. It'll hold it like good enough. Like it doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to hold while we solder. All right. Button 1. Button. Do we want to tape it? I'm probably gonna need to tape it. Unless these feet, like, they kind of angle inwards, so they might actually stay put if I get them in. Hang on. Let's do it from the top. Just kind of angle them in. Because the feet are always going to be, like, a little bit bent. There's, like, a springiness to these. There we go. Yeah, so once you, like, seat these, they actually kind of stay put because of the angle that they're at. Just gotta make sure it's, like, solid. Super solid. Flux. Okay, is that flush? Oh god, it popped out. Okay, we're gonna have to push up against it while we do this side. We kind of, both sides are kind of, they're a little bit different. Okay. Is that good? Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's good. All right, keep going. Oh, I didn't fully fill it. We need quite a bit of solder on this one. There we go. Ooh, too much. I globbed on there. Get my wick. Just tighten that up a little bit. There we go. Okay. All right. These. Perfect. That was better. That was much better. Holy shit. Okay. Much better. God, that top one just sucks. That's like such a shitty cold weld. Hang on. It's gonna be okay. All right. Fuck it. All right, next one. Can I go straight in? Can I stick it straight in? Not really. Gotta kind of bend the boys. Bend them in a little bit. Cool. Hey, that's pretty good. Now if it stays put, flux. No, not perfect. Now perfect, okay. Perfect. Excellent. Very good. Very good. Went much better than the other one. Okay. This one. Ah! Just throwing shit. My typical. Just yeeting my tools everywhere. Just fucking everything up. Come on. Get in there. Get in there. Come on. Oh my god. Bend this a little bit. There we go. Oh, it's more annoying than you think it is. I'm telling you. There we go. Well, fuck. I had it in, and then it's so sticky that I pulled it back out. Ta-da. There we go. Cool. Wow, you dropped it. Terrible streamer. Hello, Patware. Yeah. I'm Garbo. Garbo. Small electronics streamer. Owen Aeon. It's flux time. Just gonna keep saying it so I keep remembering it and I don't forget it. Oh yeah, you know what's next weekend? Fucking Indy 500 is next weekend. I don't think I'm gonna do a watch along. But if there is a watch party, I would accept an invite. I wonder if Frankie's doing anything. I don't know. Might collab it. I'll have to ask. So I know in the racing tuber scene, some of us do watch alongs. They're kind of fun. Just gotta have like enough fans to want to watch along and chat. All right. You should try getting a brother. I hear those are trendy lately. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? I'm sorry, I dropped something today too, so I'm lashing out. Yeah. When you drop something, it's the end of the world for sure. That is just disgusting right there. Okay. Oh shit, I'm sorry. Sorry for what? Button 4. Get in there. Oh, it's so close. It's so close. It's so close. God damn it. Come on. It's this mofo up here. Hang on. Oh shit. Get in there. Come Come on, fucker. Fucker. Wait. Oh, I have it. I have it. I think. Yes. It's in. I was mowing the lawn and a bug flew into my hair and fell into my face. I flinched and swatted and my earbud fell out from the flinch and got swatted out of the air. Oh no, and it's gone. It's just like in the grass somewhere. No. I lost like a piece of jewelry in my yard and I literally took out a metal detector from the library because the local library has like a lending system where you can just take out like stuff, like a metal detector. And it was such a small piece of jewelry, like a consumer metal detector was never going to find it. But it was kind of cool, like chugging around the yard and finding like nails under like the dirt. Oh, flux. Flux. It's not coming out as well as it was before, so I gotta shake it up. Shake it up. Pump it up. Okay. Buttons look good. No Scuffy redeemed, but imagine hearing awoo, awoo, awooga, Catboy. Yum. There you go. Did it for you. Gave it to you. All right, buttons are in. Look at it. Boop, 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 boop. Car. Car. Water. Car. All right. The last bit, actually I lied, this wasn't the last bit. The last bit is jumpers. Short JP2 and JP3 with solder. Keep JP456 on the bottom side open. JP1 has been pre-shorted. Okay, so we need to short those leads. I see. Wait, they say JP1 has been pre-shorted. But honestly, that doesn't look shorted. That looks like it's not making a connection, but I'm just going to leave it and not fuck with it. Because that's definitely not shorted, because I look at that and it's just, the holes are just filled separately. Well, we'll leave that as is, and then if we need to... Well, actually, so I'm looking at the diagram, and it's like it's open. Like the indication there is that it's open. Here, let me see if I can get it for you on the... Yeah, so if you see... Sorry. Okay, right there, that's JP1. And if you see, you can see the holes have been filled in with solder, but they're not shorted together. But the diagram on there shows like an open section between two brackets, so maybe they're not supposed to be connected, and this is just not, the instructions are not written very well. However, JP2 and JP3 need to be, they already have solder in them. I'm trying to get a visual for you. Yeah, these two. There's already solder there. They've already been filled. So keep JP 4, 5, and 6 on the bottom side open. Where's JP 4, 5, and 6? They say the bottom side, so they probably mean the other side of the board. JP 4, 5, and 6. Ah, down here. Okay. I see. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if that's for the rechargeable battery thing. Okay, short these with solder. JP1 has been pre-shorted. I'm just going to leave JP1 as is, and then if we run into trouble, we can do it. Flux these boys together. Well, actually, actually flux. There we go. Okay, that looks good, I think. AP2. I think they're shorted. Wait. I don't think quite there yet. Oop. I didn't want to get that in that hole. Oops. Okay, that's been shorted. Good. We need to get the solder out of that. that I fucked up. So we're gonna get the solder sucker here. Flow that. Good. All right, took it out. Okay, this needs more. There we go. Now they're shorted. Okay. Perfect, actually. Really perfect. Excellent. If it's not shorted, does that make it longed? I don't think so. I want to watch these boys flux. We are fluxing. They are fluxing hard. Okay. And then the hook probes, but we're not using that. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands now because I'm just like covered in shit. And we'll do a little test, and then once we test it, we'll clean it off. So walk into the sink. Soap and water. This has been a fun project. This is like low stress too. Like I'm so glad I have all the kit and supplies to do this properly. And this time the directions are pretty straightforward. There's a little bit of figuring things out, a little learning and troubleshooting along the way. For the most part, it's been an easy project. I'm thankful for that. Oh, I should put my wash in the dryer. The wash finished like 2 hours ago. I don't want to forget about it. Skirt. Pantsu. More pantsu. Stockings. Oh god, I'm so short. I gotta like bend over. Oh, just all going in the dryer. It's magic. Magic of modern appliances. All right, back at the bench. Whatever you're doing is super interfering with the mic. Walking to the other side of my basement. So the reception's probably not great. Okay. All right. So finished look. We got the J style. Test the analog board. All right, so we're gonna get this board out. Check voltages and control. Oh, we're gonna turn off the soldering iron because we don't need this shit anymore. Thank you, iron. Scoot this off. Let that cool down. Okay. Just put my magnifying glass away. All right. So, check voltages and controls. Attach the main board to the analog board. Apply 5 volts DC power through J7. Okay, so that's this here. So let's get this out of here. There we go. Actually, we can just get rid of all this stuff, can't we? Unplug the iron, unplug the fume extractor. Ow. Get this out of the way. I'm starting to get hungry. It's only 3. Well, that's what you get for not eating lunch, right? Get this out of the way. Cool. Cool beans, as they say. So how do you supply power to this? Oh, right, because you have... You have it, there's a USB. Yeah, USB is here. Yeah. That's right. J7, that's the USB port. Okay. And it's micro USB. Not even USB-C. Attach the main board to the analog board. Okay, we will do that. So we're gonna plug this like this. Among Bean, thank you for the follow. How are you? We're just finishing up our build here of the oscilloscope, the DIY oscilloscope. So we're seating all this together. Just be very careful. Ooh, that fits pretty good. Yep, that fits good. Okay, it's been assembled. Ta-da! Ta-da! That is the base product. Fully assembled. Without the acrylic casing, which we have here, that we're going to do that after. It's so sticky. Yeah, we're going to clean that board off. But first we're going to test it. Attach the main board to the analog board. Apply 5 volts DC power through J7. So we need the a USB cable. This one. And luckily, did you know this? My power strip here actually has 2 USB ports on it, which is very handy. Very, very handy. We're gonna bring the arm in a little bit further. Go like right here. I think that's pretty good. Whoop. Sorry for the camera movement. Okay. All right. Let's plug in the USB, get the probe out of the way, get all this other shit out of the way, get my solder out of the way. All right. Plugging in the USB cable, and then we're gonna plug it in here. I'm not gonna take the remove the protective cover yet. So here we go. Now we did test this before, and it did turn on. So now we're gonna see. There we go. Okay. Actually, can we turn off the light here and get a better view? Okay, so it still boots. That's good. Set switch CPL to ground. Which one's CPL? Is this one? This one, set this to ground. It is set to ground. What else? Sensor 1 to 1 volt. Okay, that's set to 1 volt. And sensor 2 to X5. That is X5. Okay, it's at the default values. Check voltages at the points as shown in the photo. Check voltages at the points as shown in the photo. What does that mean? As shown in the photo. So there's like a photo here of this, of the board. Check voltages at the point. So are they talking about these voltages? I don't know what this means. Place negative pen at ground. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, do you test it with itself? Is that what it's talking about? I don't know. It's not very straightforward. Check slide switches and push buttons for correct operation. Calibrate C4 and C6 if everything is fine. See instructions on the right. Oh, this is pretty, yeah, complicated. Okay. What if we put our, like, what if we, like, plug in the probe now? So we got this guy, got our hook probe, fancy guy. And we're gonna... How does this plug in? Oh, like that, and then you turn it like that, and then it's in. Okay. So am I supposed to, like, touch this here? And then the ground goes, like, somewhere else? Place negative pen at ground. What does that mean? What is a negative pen? I might have to, like, do some off-stream, like... Is there... What can I ground this to, though? Like, can I ground it to, like, another part of the device? Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what it's saying. Okay, so it's saying, like, if you touch different points of the board here and here and here, you can test the voltages. But, like, how do I do that with when I'm using this probe and not the other one? How do I do that? I'm confused. Like... Oh. Oh, I just rebooted it because I did something I wasn't supposed to do. Oops. Maybe I'm supposed... Maybe... Wait, what if I... Hang on. What if I, like, grab one of these leads and attach it to the alligator clip here? And then do that. Like that. Does that do anything? Place negative pen at ground. Oh, wait, is that what this is supposed to do? Okay, so I put this here, and then I, like, use the probe in these holes. I need the light again. I can't see. Or can I just alligator clamp it onto this bit here? Can I just stick it there? Oh, it's like it's moving underneath the insulator. There we go. All right, I'm like clamping it to the ground bit there. Check slide switches and push buttons for correct operation. I wonder if I'm doing this differently. I wonder if I need to do this differently because I'm using this probe and not the other one. This is is this the battery switch? Oh, okay. V plus greater than 3.5 volts. Let's just, like, change all the switches here. See, okay, it is changing what's on the screen. That's cool. 50 millivolts, 0.5 volts, 5 volts, times 5, times 1. So this is adjusting stuff. X5. 2 volts, 1 volt, 5 volts, ground, AC, DC. Okay. Plus and hit OK. All right, so OK works. Plus, minus, select. So these are all working. All these buttons are working. Sorry, it's hard for you to see the screen right now because I've got the light on. Let's turn the light off again. I mean, it's really cool, but like I don't really know how to do anything with it yet. I think I'm understanding what I need to do, but it's difficult to tell. Place negative pen at ground. V-bus, couple switch, set to ground. Yeah, set to ground. Hook probes, but I'm not using the hook probes, I'm using this probe. So, is that why I'm having an issue? I wonder if I should have installed the other probe links instead of the fancy connector. I'm gonna go. We're gonna look at our PDFs. We're gonna look at our PDFs. Sorry for slowing down here in the action. So there's the user manual, the other user manual, how to test. Okay, this looks like more descriptive than what I have in the paper manual right now. Let me bring that up on screen as soon as I figure out which one it is. They're using like the old photos from like the other model too, which is funny. How to upgrade firmware. Assembly guide. Yeah, because they don't have the barrel jack here on the assembly guide. Let's go to the website. Products. DSO138mini. It is not guaranteed that you will end up with a working device. All right, so standard BNC probe. Is there any manual for this? All right, so documents, user manual, main board schematic, analog board schematic, power supply options, how to test for beginners. I think I had that one already. Okay, touch the red hook. So okay, so there's finger test. All right, so this one has quick test. I'm gonna bring up this PDF for you so you can see. Here we go. Let's do some quick text to make sure that the scope is working. I'm gonna make this smaller, sorry. We're gonna put it behind my head. right in front of me, right? Covering me up. What are you trying to do, buddy? Okay. You have finished assembling your DSO138mini kit. You may be anxious to see it works, but you might not be familiar with Oscilloscope, and you could encounter unexpected problems. This article is trying to smooth the path of testing your DSO138mini and help you learn how to use the oscilloscope easier. Yes, that's exactly what I want. Let's get this. Actually, why do I keep moving it? I can just move the damn camera. Okay. Before the test, you need to prepare a USB cable with micro USB. Quick test. Let's do some quick tests to be sure of that the scope is working. Before doing this, please make sure you have successfully completed step 1 to step 3 in the user manual, and the scope can display trace on screen. Step 1 to step 3. I think we already did that already. Yes. Otherwise, please follow the troubleshooting guide. It is strongly suggested to carefully read the display and control section in the user manual before starting the test below. Make sure you know the screen displays and various controls. Finger test. Attach hook probes to J1. Well, I don't have the hook. I'm not using the hook probes. I'm using my fancy one because that's the one I want to use. I'm using the fancy one. Okay. Hook probes to J1. Apply power to the oscilloscope connector. Set oscilloscope parameters to the setting below. So couple setting AC. Move couple to the AC position. Okay. It's AC. Sensitivity. Move sensor 1 switch to the 1V position. That is 1V. Okay. Let's get all these out of here. Move sensor 2 to the X2 position. Okay, that's X2. Time base. Press select so that the parameter to the change is highlighted. Press plus or minus to set it to the wanted value. Okay, so we're going to select over to time base. 1 millisecond. No, wait. Yeah, 5. We want 5 milliseconds. No. Oop, that was right. Okay. Trigger mode auto. Okay, I think that's trigger mode. Trigger slope is the next one. What is a negative? I don't know what that symbol means. Huh? What? Is this like positive and negative? What the hell? I guess that's negative. If anyone knows what that symbol is, I'd be... that would be very helpful, actually. I'm going to look that up on another window. I need my keyboard here. It's kind of tangled up and everything. Okay. All right, oscilloscope, positive, negative symbol. I don't see anything that looks like that symbol. Like, what? Oh, wait. Oh, wait, I do see something that looks like that. Or is this polarity? All right, trigger slope. We need to look up what trigger slope means. So oscilloscope, trigger slope symbol. I don't want this AI shit. I don't want AI results. I want, like, actual real websites telling me what the fuck I'm looking at. And why can't I just like Google image search this symbol? Maybe it's like an uncommon symbol. Simple edge. Is that what it's called? It's called a simple edge trigger. Advanced edge trigger. Trigger slope F symbol. It kind of looks like an F. All right, I'm just gonna say because I hit negative on it, it's negative. We're just gonna roll with that. All right, negative. Trigger source internal. Yes, it is internal. It's set as internal right now. Trigger level around 0 volts. It's at 0 volts. Yep. Horizontal position close to center. What is horizontal position? Oh, close to center. Okay. Vertical position is center. Touch the red hook with your fingers. The black hook can be left floating. You should see waveform similar to figure 1. Okay. So this is the ground. So this can be floating. I saw a photo of this. I just saw a photo of this on another web page. All right, so touch the black hook can be left floating. Touch the red hook with your finger. So this is the red hook. Oh my God, look at that. Mechanics, look. Look at, we have a waveform. Wait, I need to get my finger in here. Look. Boop, look at it, and it's flashing. Why is it flashing? Yo, that's sick. Look at that. It works. I don't know if it's supposed to look like that. Does it depend on the finger? No. Woo. It's flashing because of how fabulous your waveform is. Yo, let's go. That's so cool. Ow, ow, ow. Oh my God, I just stabbed myself with this stupid hook. Oh my God. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, I'm good. I love that I got through all of that and then I stabbed myself with a stupid hook probe. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm good. Oh fuck, that stings though. That really stings. Ah! Here, I'll show you the damage. Ow. It's like a paper cut. Like it's not bad. It's just like annoying. That was so stupid. All right. You should see a waveform similar to figure 1. What is figure 1? Okay, that's figure 1. Okay. So that is what we got there. Right? That's close to what we got. Hell yeah. It works. It works. Let's zoom in. Touch the red hook, the black hook, Camilla flowing. You should see a waveform similar. If you see a waveform very different, don't worry. It is okay as long as you see activities on the screen when you touch the red hook. This test ensures you that the oscilloscope is doing something. It assures you that the oscilloscope is doing something. Exactly. All right. Viewing the test signal. Change sensitivity to 1 volt and time base to 0.5 milliseconds. Okay. Sensitivity to 1 volt. All right. Gotta go up. Can I hold it down? Oh, I can hold it down. It's just not updating very fast because of the time base. Wait. .5. Oop. Wait. Why can I can't go to like 1 exactly? Is that... What does that mean? Oh, wait. Is it this? Oh, wait. It didn't want me to change... It didn't want me to change that. Sorry, what is that? That is trigger level. I want the trigger level to stay the same. I'm dumb. Okay, hold on. Let's set the trigger level back. Pull my devil trigger. Turn it down. Okay. So this is at 1 volt, 0.5. Connect the red hook test signal. Keep all other settings unchanged. Connect the red hook test signal output terminal. Just make sure that's at 1 volt. To the terminal at J4. You should see a waveform similar to figure 2. Okay, so I don't attach the ground to anything. Oops. Oh, God, I can't do anything without it moving around. Hang on. All right, so we're gonna, that test bit there. Oh, sorry, let me get all this, all these wires get so tangled so easily. There we go. And the problem is the USB cable there. We needed that to go underneath. Okay, so now I can test this. Look at that. It's a little funky. It looks a little funky. So I guess with the hook here, you can just like leave it attached. That's kind of cool, actually. If you get a similar waveform as both figure 1 and figure 2, that means your oscilloscope is basically working. Then we can do more tests. Okay. Why is it like pulsing so much? Like, what does that mean? Why do it pulse? Understanding basic oscilloscope parameters. I wonder if those are actual spikes in the pulses or just a glitch. I think it just needs to be calibrated. I think it's the calibrations. I'm running some calibrations. Also, I think this should not be at 2 volts. I think it should be at 1 volt. I don't know how to get it back, though. Should it... AC 1 volt X, this should be X1. Okay. This should be 1 volt, which it is. This is AC. Yeah, it's AC. Ah, now it says 1 volt over there. 1 volt AC. Okay, so it's just like the photo. Everything else looks about right, except... Should we take this like there? I don't know if that really matters. Okay. That's cool. All right. Understanding basic oscilloscope parameters. Now that you have known your oscilloscope is basically working. In order to be able to use the scope effectively, you need to understand its working parameters. The following are some essential parameters that every user should understand. Vertical sensitivity is the vertical scale by which we measure signal amplitude, like voltage. It is expressed as volt per division. For DSO138mini, this parameter is displayed in the lower left corner as in yellow. This is going to be very complicated now. Couple is the way how a signal is connected to the input. Oh man, I can't read through all this now, honestly. I just kind of want to like calibrate it. Now we have some ideas about basic oscilloscope parameters. With this knowledge, we can do some further tests to verify that your oscilloscope is working correct. Let's proceed. Restore factory default settings. Before doing anything, it's a good idea to perform force factory default restore. This will make sure all oscilloscope parameters are with valid values. To just press and hold the center two buttons plus and minus for about 3 seconds. The oscilloscope parameters will be set to the default values as shown in the table below. Okay, so let's unhook our probe here. And then hold what? Plus and minus for about 3 seconds. 1002, 1003, 1000. Okay, I think that did it. So it should look like this: 1 volt AC, 1 ms, auto, negative, internal, 0. Okay. Cool. V-pause alignment. Due to component variances, recommend that you find the 0V line, the trace when input is a DC 0 volt signal. You can make a DC 0 volt input by placing CPL switch to ground. Okay. Ground. Is not aligned to the V-pause indicator at screen left border. What? Oh, okay. There's big parentheses there. It is common that you would find the 0V line is not aligned to the V-pause indicator at screen left border. I assume they're talking about this yellow marker here, right? Because it's like it's off by like a good amount, right? It's not lined up like it should be. This causes rather inconvenience in reading waveform amplitude. By performing V-pause alignment, we can make 0 volt trace aligned to V-pause. Shit. Just minimized OBS for no reason. Oh my god, my mouse is all tangled up in all this stuff going on here. Whoop. Okay. By performing V-pause alignment, we can make 0 volt trace. Yeah. This is the way how V-pause alignment is done. The English on this is so bad. Press select button so that V-pause indicator is highlighted. Oh, that's what it's doing. That's why it turns blue. Oh, that turns blue. Okay. Hold down OK button to enter V-pause alignment mode. Okay. We're going to hold down OK. Here we go. You should see screen display like this. Move slide switches as prompted. Move slide switches to the positions as prompted by the blinking settings. Once switches are set to the positions, the blinking will stop. When the process finishes, the oscilloscope goes back to its normal working mode and V-pause alignment is done. It does all this manually? Hell yeah. Let's go to X5, X2, X1. Set sensor 1 switch to 0.1 volt. And then set this to X5. Set this to X2. Set this to X1. All right, so this is going to 10 millivolts. And this is going to X5, X2, X1. Ah, look, it lines up. It fucking lines up. Verify vertical sensitivity. Connect the red hook to test signal output J4, which is where we had it before on the analog board. Okay. Set oscilloscope parameters as given in table 3 below. Okay, couple. Move couple switch to the AC position. Whoa. Move sensitivity 1 to the 1 volt position. Where is it? Oh, I leaned over my keyboard and lost where I was. Hang on. Couple to AC, sensor 1 to 1 volt, sensor 2 to X2. Is that X2? Yeah, that's X2. Okay, time base 0.2. Trigger mode is auto. Trigger slope negative. Trigger source internal. Trigger level 1 division above the center. What does that mean? 1 division above the center? Is that what it is right now? I like that there's Chinese there. Is it like moving it? I can't tell. Oh, so that bit on the right is moving up and down. Okay. I see. So we're taking it to 1 division above the center. I think I get it. I think that's right there. Yeah, 2 volts. Horizontal position, any position. Vertical, wait. I did some searching and those spikes are called ringing. Interesting. I wonder if this means like something the work I did is like not good enough. Because I thought what I was doing right now is like getting rid of that, but I think that I have an issue. Like there's an issue here. I wonder if that also might be because of the power source I'm using right now. What if I like power it from my USB hub from my computer? I wonder if that would make a difference. Okay, so wait, trigger source. Trigger level. Trigger level. As far as I can tell, this isn't usually an error in the oscillator, it's in the circuit. But it's talking about a level of electronics I never quite got to. Yeah, I mean, you're probably beyond me. Okay, I'm trying to figure out, like... I don't know what they mean by horizontal and vertical position. Like, I don't determine that. Well, I'm just going to stick it there for now. Should get a waveform display similar to figure 6. No, not really. From the display, you can see that the amplitude of the test signal is about 3.2 volts. How would I know that? 3 major divisions plus 1 minor division. Oh wait, I'm at 2 volts right now. It's saying, hold on. What? Sensitivity 1 volt. This should be, all right, so X1, X2. 1 volt. DC? Oh, I was at AC. That's why. I was at AC. DC. Okay. That's... not quite there. Hang on. Let me set this. What happens if I reduce this? Doesn't really change anything. Why does this say 2 volts down here? Shouldn't it says 1 volt on their example. 1 volt. Oh. Wait. This shows X1, but they say X2 here. They're like contradicting themselves in their example, and like, you can't trust these Chinese guides. They're just so bad. All right. All right, now that's at 1 volt. 1 volt DC 0.2. Okay. All right. So this is an issue, whatever this is. What we're gonna do is we're gonna switch the power source here to my USB hub rather than the USB port on my my power supply for my Workbench, which I can't really trust. Okay, let's see what we get here. No, that's the same thing. Okay. So there's definitely something going on here. Interesting. Well, another puzzle to figure out. So, yeah, that's too annoying to connect to. So we'll just go back to the Workbench power supply there. Okay. There is a troubleshooting guide, which I can go to, that might have something about this. But like, so far, the tests are working. It's just that ringing thing that is bothering me here. Hang on. Troubleshooting guide. I just searched for ringing and it didn't come up, so it's like in here somewhere. Oh, here are all the symptoms. Okay, LCD completely dark. No, we're good. LCD lights up but no display. We're good. Incorrect V+. Incorrect V-. Incorrect AV+, incorrect AV-. Grid displayed and buttons working but no trace. Nope. Nope. Incorrect vertical sensitivity. Cannot reach good compensation for cap trimmer C4 or C6. Oh wow, this has like nothing. Okay, let's just Google real quick, like oscilloscope ringing signal. I don't want AI results. I want signal reflection and resonance of reactance components. Occurs when the impedance of the driver element on the signal output side is low and that of the receiver is high. I wonder if it might be like the connection of the probe here. Can we like just do a quick disconnect and then reconnect it? Like, is that causing the issue? No. Signal integrity. Reduce ringing. Okay. Ah, that's a better photo of it, yeah. Some scope leads have trimmers to calibrate, maybe a mismatch. Interesting. What would you calibrate here? Like, I also see there's like an X10 switch here. That's interesting. I wonder if that's gonna fuck anything up. Oh yeah. That's not gonna produce anything. Let's switch it back. I guess that's sensitivity or something. I'm looking on the thing here, the probe, and I'm like, is there anything I can like do with this? I don't know. I'll have to like just kind of read offline, not on stream. But this is really cool. I mean, I'm sure like there's something we can probably fix here to correct for whatever we might have done wrong. You can probe someone with it? I already probed my finger, Nina. Look at that. I really probed my finger. All right. I think this is good enough for now. I want to clean this up, and I want to put it in the acrylic enclosure. I don't know if that's a good idea because we might have to take it apart again. But all right, let's unplug it. I would at least want to clean up all the flux off of this because there's just so much flux all over it. You stabbed yourself with piano nitration? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I fucked up. The little hook on the probe stabbed me pretty good. Got hooked into my finger. I step away and you stabbed. Yeah, that happened. All right, I'm reading through the manual here real quick to see if there's anything I missed. Okay. All right. This is real cool. Oh, Ribians, thank you so much for the raid. Sorry, I don't have alerts on right now. I'm at my Workbench PC. So we just finished assembling the oscilloscope. Let me plug it back in for you so I can show you. Let's see. We're just about to clean it. Hang on. There we go. Turn the light off here. DSO138mini, so it boots, and we get a signal here, and then we can install, we can plug in our probe, and I'll show you a quick test. Here we go. Touch it to the test lead here. And boom, we have a signal. Now there's a lot of this like ringing here, so we need to like troubleshoot that and figure out what the fuck did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? But anyway, it does work. And now we're going to clean it up because I got like a lot of flux on the bottom of this thing. Look at that. See all that shiny, goopy shit? Yeah, we're gonna clean all that off with isopropyl alcohol. So I'm gonna detach the main board from the analog board before we do that, because this is relatively clean. I don't want to mess with this. We'll set that off to the side, and then we'll clean off the bottom of the board here. So I'm going to get some gloves and some alcohol and some paper towels, and probably a toothbrush too. I had gloves. Where did they go? I had disposable gloves. I think they wandered away. All right. I'm going to go find those real quick. That's not a real word? What? What's not a real word? Isopropyl alcohol? All right. I'm going to go find my gloves. I'll be right back. Oscilloscope? It is a real word. It's totally a real word. I'm going to mute my mic. All right, so apparently I've used up all of my disposable gloves. So Elms, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Isopropyl is so real. I've rubbed the 99% of my hands and arms so much to clean various foul resins and goops. Yeah, I don't really want to do that with my hands. I mean, I think I can get away with it with a paper towel. But you could tell who'd been at the chemical plant I'd work at by how quickly they went back in the mix room when they got something on them. Oh no. Trying to think of how I can do this. I think I can't do it without gloves. I can douse some on a paper towel and just be like really careful with it, but that's not smart. That's really not smart. More like oscilloscope. OU. Well, we can Let's do this. Let's be very careful. We'll get a little cup. Gotta throw out my trash here. I got my trash cup with all the flux things. Zodlex, hello, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. Yeah, I don't have the normal announcements on because I'm at my workbench. I'm kind of wrapping things up here. We've just been doing some tests of the oscilloscope, which I have assembled now, and we're going to clean it up a little bit and then maybe put it in the acrylic case. But then we have like some troubleshooting to do off stream because we're getting some like ringing in the signal. So that's not good. So let me just go chuck this in the trash. Chuck this junk in there. Can definitely use one of these cocktail cups to put isopropyl in. Nice. Unfortunately, it doesn't just work first try, but it's cool you're getting it done. Yeah, it works. It's just like there's weird noise in the signal we got to figure out. Just weird noise, man. All right, put some of this. And then we're going to grab like a whole bunch of paper towels. Not things with our fingers. That I use to scrub with. That works pretty well. So we're gonna like, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put the board on this microfiber shop cloth because I have like a whole box of these. And we're just gonna like grab some isopropyl there and just kind of rub it in. Just rub it in. Just really get in there. So the nice thing about this, you know, alcohol that's like close to being super pure, it's it evaporates very quickly on its own. So this will evaporate off the board within a minute of being rubbed on. But we also want to get in there with the paper towels to get the flux off. You can really just rip it across the leads that we soldered. And we'll need to go a few passes over it because the stickiness of the flux is still going to be there. It'll look kind of nasty until we go over it a few times. We're just really just tearing up the paper towels as we go through. They're getting kind of sticky. It's fine. We'll clean up after. Oh my god. Okay. Like almost there. Just give another scrub down. Love that smell of isopropyl. So good. Okay, this is looking a lot better now. This is looking way better. Just want to make sure I didn't bend any pins doing that. That would be shitty. Ooh, nice and smooth now. Nice and fresh. All right, I need to get the trash can. Oh, God. Oh, it's full of cat litter. Ugh. Okay. Phew. Cool. Very nice. Still got a few bits of paper towel here. I don't mind the mess because it's worth it to get the shit cleaned. Excuse me. All right, let's get rid of our browser window there. All right, so we need to put this all together, right? We got to put this in its case. So is there a case assembly guide? I should hope so. How to upgrade firmware. Power supply options, how to test, how to upgrade, enclosure assembly guide. Let's go. All right. The enclosure assembly. Watch me regret putting this together. Because I'll have to take it apart later or something. To fix our ringing issue. Sorry, I still got like paper towel bits on here. Okay, parts. You know what? Wash my hands again. So I got flux on them. Take the trash back over. Washing the hands, washing the hands. All right, last step. Last step. Let's get all these out. Let's get this out onto a tray. Nice. Oh, there's a piece in there, I forgot. Is that hair? Is that a cat hair? No, that's a lead. What the fuck? Just like leads hanging out here. Where did my lead? There it is. Oh, everything's so damn sticky. My sticky little fingers. Oh, look at that. The glisten. It's springy. Smells nice. Lots of maltodextrins in BHT09. They really pulled out all the stops. Yeah. All right, we got A. All right, let's just null out our parts here. Actually, let me blow off all the crap on my bench here. Okay, so A. Oh, this does not look the same at all. It's probably because like I have the upgraded model and this was made with the old model. All right, so it doesn't have the switch ports because the switches go off the sides in this one. So that's A, that's B. Let's see, we got C has a big hole in it, but this is the one that has the ports in it. E, and then this is F, and this is D. Okay. All right. And then all these like screws and all this jazz. Where's my screw pad? Get her. Oh, you can't see anything. Sorry. There we go. We need to move this out of the way. Yeah, there we go. That makes more sense. All right, we're gonna put all the baggies together in case I need them again. Okay, move all this over. Screw pad. These are like corner pieces, I guess. And then plugs. And then screws. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Okay, first step. Take part C, which is this boy, and then stick it into the corners. All right, so we got to peel off the protective coating. Oh yeah, look at that. I got a big old fingernail ready for this. Come on. There we go. We got it. Oh yeah, baby. Pull off that. Oh yeah. I almost said something really naughty there, but I stopped myself. It feels good. It feels really good to pull protective plastic off of surfaces that are shiny or clear. Fuck, come on. Fuck. Oh my god. There we go. Oh. Cool. All right, C, top. Which side is top? It indicates on this diagram here. Top is... What is that? Okay, we need to find out which one's top. So, okay, longer, shorter. Okay, so this is oriented correctly. So top, 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 top. Okay, good. We're clear on that. Okay, cool. Oop. Zoom that out. So we want C. Sorry, it's hard. I wish I had like 5 monitors here, but I don't. C. Does it slide in or does it just kind of clamp in? Oh, that's weird. How does it go in? Because this isn't shaped to like slide in like it would appear. I mean, I guess I could, yeah, okay, that works, I guess. It's a little funky. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, that works. That's probably the easiest way to do it. Kind of like go like this. Yeah. Cool. Okay. So that's 1. 2 is F. F's in chat. F's in chat. After this, I'm going to go trim my nails. I might paint my nails too. I'm not going anywhere this week, so good chance to try a new Holo Taco color. Oh, fuck. I can't get it. Hang on. I don't want to scratch the acrylic, you know? It's like defeats the purpose of having the protective coating in the first place. There we go. All right, it's coming. It's coming. Perfect. Ugh. Love that sound. Get the other side. Fuck, come on. Oh, that one came off really well. Really easily. Just got under there. Yes. Okay. This one, like this. Top. So like here. Oh, that one that slid right in like super easily. Okay. That was super easy. And then D, which is this one. Can do it. Fuck. Oh, I have it. It's there. Yeah, there we go. Okay. What's the last thing you did this to, mechanics? What's the last like thing you peeled off like a big sticky protective cover? Was it like a monitor? The biggest one I've ever done is on my dishwasher. There's just a giant one on the front of my dishwasher. I made like an amazing like ASMR video for it. I'll have to bust that out again, bring that one back. All right, top. It's like this. It was a massive sheet, like absolutely gigantic. That one just like it just went right. It's just loose. It's just gonna like come out. All right, so then we got C, D, this, and F. Oop, F like this, right? This one was not. This is like barely keeping it together. Okay. Now what? Oh, okay. 5 and 6. Okay. So like this, like this. Ah, I see. Oh, does it like slide into... I don't want to like scratch it here. Wait. It's so funky. There we go. Huh? Wait, that doesn't make sense. Oh. Oh, is this not supposed to stick out this way? Oh, shoot. I did that wrong. Oh, no. Okay, I know what I did wrong. All right. You know what I did wrong? So I soldered this. I thought that was supposed to stick out the side. It's actually supposed to face inwards. It's supposed to face inwards. Okay. Shoot, I already put all my stuff away. I'm gonna have to do some post-stream fixing. Well, anyway, basically, it's supposed to look like this when it's done. So you can imagine that, you know, you have everything in here. And that just like, yeah, that just goes on there. And that goes there. And then this will go on the top so you can like push the buttons through it. And then this is the bottom plate that covers up the bottom. So, but how do you... Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. It's clear. Okay. So you can see the screen through the clear. Why can I not zoom out now? I can't believe I soldered that on backwards. All right. I think we're good. We might do a follow-up stream for this though. We might do a follow-up stream where I can fix, if I get that ringing fixed, then we clean it up and we finish everything else off, and then we do a few more tests. And I set up like another device to test with. That might be fun. So I think I'm gonna call the assembly here done because it did test, it worked out. I can't put this together because this is sticking out of here. So I'll come back to it another time off stream. We'll get it tightened up and then we'll play around with it some more. So that was cool. What a cool project. I'm glad it like worked. It worked first try. Pretty pleased with it. You know, there's always going to be like some kinks you got to work out and some things you got to find out, but that's the fun of these projects, right? This wasn't like meant to be a thing that like, oh, it just works right out of the box and it's perfect and I like never use it, I never have to fool with it again. It's definitely something that, you know, is like a hobbyist type of thing. If I wanted an oscilloscope that worked perfectly out of the box, I would have just bought I would have just bought a working oscilloscope out of the box. But thank you, Ninmi, for the follow. Thank you so much. All right, so we're going to call it here for today. Mechanics, thank you so much. We're going to see who's streaming right now. We're going to go raid. It's just going to be a normal raid. Oh, Binka's streaming. She's doing pre-vacay chatting. Let's go raid Babinka Bear. Let's go raid Babinka Bear. We haven't raided Bink in a while. She doing pre-vacation yapping. Oh, she's been going for like 2 hours. Okay, we're going in. We're going in. Okay, mechanics, have a good night. I'll be back tomorrow. We're going to do Jet Force Gemini. I'll have a schedule up tomorrow. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Love you. Bye-bye. Bye. I'm trying to copy Babinka's. She's one person away from 500 follows, so if you don't follow her, give her a follow, okay? All right. Have a good night, everybody. See you tomorrow. Eat some good food for me. Yeah, eat some good food. All right. Bye.